But he's a fine man.
Yeah.
Clem was he can do any kind of work. He during that depression,
Yeah.
he jumped right out and went to work right off that people couldn't even think about doing because his skill to work that he had learned himself. And from a skilled teacher, his daddy.
So
his daddy.
So during the
daddy.
So when the depression hit, how old were you? You think 30? When the depression hit?
Oh no, I was just. We married in 1929, and I was 20 and he's 22.
20 and 20. So
I was 20 years old.
So what year was the depression? 31?
Yeah, 31.
And so y'all did pretty good because he was pretty skilled.
Y'all didn't work at anything.
Y'all weren't really in the depressed part of the depression.
Yeah, he worked in part of it. He got a job right off.
Right off. So y'all were fine.
No.
Y'all weren't depressed like most of the country type. I mean.
No.
Me and Ashley were talking about that the other day. I was talking about you, and we were talking about you were our age when the depression happened.
That's the reason. And we married, and they all told us not to have children. We kind of my mother and father, and I don't think they did, but they didn't. But the sister-in-laws and brother-in-laws and stuff like that, they'd say, best wait to get over this depression.
Oh, before you had children? Y'all had them during it?
And so we didn't have any children. Well, we had Don's oldest, and he was a baby 5 years before Dolores was born.
What year was he born in?
35.
35.
She's born in 35. And so he's old. Don was so proud of her. He wouldn't let anybody get it anywhere around her.
His little sister?
We had, little sister. And we had swinging from the rafter of the porch, and he'd stand right there, just swing. And he wouldn't let anybody else swing.
Nobody could swing myself.
He wouldn't even let him. And he is so proud of her now that he can't stand him. But they're just the best friends in the world.
That's good.
Him and Dolores, they're really good friends. And he told me the other day how much he thought of Dolores, and if he saw her needed financial help, he'd see that she didn't lose her place or anything like that.
Yeah.
But he'd have to know there wasn't nobody else around to do it.
Yeah, well.
Well, you couldn't. I know you couldn't now. Not now, because you're too new at it yourself.
True.
But I've been helping her ever since. Instead she didn't lose anything.
Do you remember the Dust Bowl back in the day?
Where?
The Dust Bowl?
Dust Bowl, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
We were in it.
Really?
We was up there at Midland.
Really, Midland?
Yeah.
We were wondering that too the other day because that was 1935 or something.
Yeah.
And you lived through it all, so it's like you had to be there.
It gets so dark and black when it hits that the schools closed and the kids couldn't get home. Teachers would have to stay all night with them at the schoolhouse.
Really? What did it hit? How do you remember? What did it just come?
We'd see a black, ugly, angry-looking cloud coming, and we'd know it's a dust storm because it's so dark and black.
So you got the black because
they
said that there was red dirt and black dirt, and the red dirt came from Oklahoma, so y'all weren't getting Oklahoma dirt.
Yeah, I guess we were. It's mixed.
Oh, okay. It was just.
I don't know which way it's blowing. It's blowing from wherever we're.
Just constantly.
Constantly. It's roaring like a freight train. And people just say the end of times are coming.
Yeah.
And all the lights went out. It's black dark. The cloud made it black dark.
It made it scary. Ominous.
And they said the end of time is here, and they'd be shouting and they're doing everything.
And then look at us now, 75 years later. I guess it didn't end.
I know a lot of stuff to bring you up on today, though. A lot of stuff, not the exact date, but
What's that?
I went through it all right. We went through the Great Depression,
Right.
and we didn't have anything to eat. I won't tell you what we had to eat. Sometimes we didn't have anything, but we'd fix what we had,
What was that?
and we'd have we would have black-eyed peas.
Black-eyed peas?
We'd have black-eyed peas, and I'll tell you what we had black-eyed peas, and they were cooked just right with a piece of fat meat in them. It seasoned it. They taste real good. And then we'd peel a big old onion, and we'd have onions, and we didn't have any other kind of vegetables, but just the black-eyed peas. And we'd have cornbread, black-eyed peas, onion, and
How come
iced tea.
How come all that was so easy to come by? How come the black-eyed peas were easy?
We raised them.
Oh, you had them in your
Yeah.
whatever you had
Yeah.
basically is what you ate.
Yeah, we ate what we had.
And you had onions
And in the interior country, we was out of towners fixing little gardens, but out where they could raise
massive.
Of stuff. Well, they had this oodles to eat.
They had what?
They had oodles, just plenty to eat.
Oh, well then they weren't depressed in the.
No. But in towns where we were, and that's where we was hitting it hard. And one day, say they didn't know we was hitting it hard. We didn't say anything about it. And they came, Mr. Whigham and one of Clement's brothers came from Wingate, Texas. Wingate, Texas to San Angelo. That's where we lived.
Right.
And they came for lunch, and I was washing clothes, and I had my clothes all sort of, separated out to wash, and I went ahead and cut it all off right before I washed, and I said, now the thing I've got to do is fix them some lunch, and we ate all we had. I didn't have a thing to fix, didn't have anything to fix.
That's what you made.
And we lived right beside of the grocery store. It's right in the side of less than a block. And I went down there and told him, I told him the situation. I said, he'll get his check tomorrow. And I said, I want some credit here. I said, my father-in-law and my brother-in-law is out there waiting for me to get back to cook some lunch. And I've got to buy something here on credit and go home and cook it. And that's what I felt like I ought to do. I told him, I said, I've always done that. Anybody come, I said, I cooked what I had, but I haven't got anything out there now. We wouldn't even have anything for supper. And so he said, okay. And he gave me what I wanted, and I went home and fixed them some lunch. And they didn't know a thing about nothing, what I was doing. And I fixed their lunch, and they enjoyed the good lunch. And pushed back, and everything was fine. Everything was okay. But they came right out from a